Rude. Oh, wait, hold on. Yep. What's rude? You're rude, ma'am. Where is my thing? That's the wrong account. That is the wrong account.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is,
How are you?
Cold, you?
I am alright.
Young Jackaka,
What's up,
Rico,
T-Wall?
like
How are
Suave,
you?
Young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around
you
your
doing,
boy. She
T-Wall?
get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy, going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy.
There was a
She
thing
wearing
last
cheetah
week
print.
where
That's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy.
Twitch had changed their policies about like sexual
Yeah.
content, and they seem to be more permissive of it. So
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke
I
you,
said
but
I
ain't
was
no
gonna
killer,
do
baby.
in like
She's
body
28,
art
telling me
painting
I'm
was
still a
like
baby.
totally
I get
fine.
love in Detroit
It's been
like
fine for a
Skillet,
while,
baby.
but
And the
they
thing
like
about
doubled
your
down
boy
on it.
is,
So I'm like, well, then we'll just do a wall painting stream, right? We're not gonna show a shaft or anything. So
Young
No.
M-I-S-S-I-O-N-A-R-Y.
You know,
He sharp like barbed wire. She
these
stole
things
my
sound
heart,
very
then she
important.
got archived. I keep it short with Lord Farquaad.
So I
All the
asked
girls
people
in
all
the
week
front
long
row.
on Twitter. I'm like, hey, this is
All
what
the
we're gonna
girls
do.
in the
What do you think this
barricade.
stream should be called?
All the
And
girls
Ballin
in the
out with
waiting
Moorph
out there,
won.
let your tongue hang out.
So
No.
hence the stream title. But
Let
since
go of
then,
his hand.
sadly,
Everybody
Twitch
in the street
clarified
picking up they feet, stand up,
some of their
and all the guys in the back
some of the
waiting on
rules
next
around
track.
that, and
Cut your boy a little slack.
they're making it a little
Young
less
Jack.
permissive than it was.
Yeah.
So I don't know that we can get away with the ball painting.
Oh, what a shame.
What's up, damn Daniel? So I don't know that we can actually do it. I'm a little sad, but happy for all of you. So I was actually thinking of ways that I could have made it look like that's what I was doing without doing it. Like I was like, I'll get like I have a stress ball, so I was like, I'll get like a piece of turkey meat and put it over the stress ball, and then I'll get some of my kids' paints and we'll paint on that. I was
You
gonna
put
be
too much
creative.
thought into this.
Yeah, I did. I put a lot of thought into it, more than it deserved.
Yeah, I would agree.
More than it deserved. I'm just gonna go hit the live thing. Did I forget anything? No, it looks like everything's there. That's cool. So yeah, I mean, maybe another time we can attempt it, but you know, probably not. You know, I am an adult who has a professional job and children and a family, so I don't want that on the internet. I mean, not here anyway. You gotta pay for that, baby. Yeah. So tonight, I don't know how long the stream's gonna be. I have some work I need to do. Like some some very minor editing of some clips. I use Opus. If you guys haven't heard of Opus, you should use Opus. And this isn't sponsored because I'm not trying to get sponsors right now. Opus is just an awesome tool. It makes life so easy. So easy for editing clips. We might even walk through Opus a little bit tonight if I'm in the mood. But yeah. Got our Christmas episode coming out off of last week where it was Damn Daniel Overload. 2 episodes of Damn Daniel dropped in the same week. This week taking a step back from the high of Damn Daniel, and we're gonna release our Christmas episode tomorrow. This features a gift guide by Lieutenant Colonel Smash, and I want you guys to listen to it. You don't have to listen to the whole thing. I would appreciate it if you did, but if you at least listen to like the first 2 minutes of the podcast, so you can hear the Christmas intro that we got. I'm very happy with it. So make me feel like, the $10 or whatever I spent was well worth it. There's this guy, Keith Kramer. That's not his real name. That's like his stage name. He does voiceover for everything. Actors, radio stations. That's what he does for like 30 years. And I happened to find he has a gig on Fiverr. And we got to talking, and he's done some stuff for me, and it's been awesome, really awesome. And then he hasn't even charged me for everything, because he likes our podcast, which was really cool.
I actually heard the voiceover. It's actually really good.
It is, right? It sounds so fucking professional. It really does. I mean, it should. The dude, that's literally what he does, right?
Yeah.
And he actually had a podcast like 5 or 10 years ago called Kramer's Gamers, where he had a couple of his buddies on, and they talked about gaming and stuff, and so it was really similar. I think that's why he liked what we did. And he was really nice. He's like, I hear a lot of people do podcasts. He's like, you and Nova, you're one of the few people I'm actually going to say should be doing this. There's a lot of people I listen to that they should just stop, because they're so far from where they need to be to make this a viable thing that it's not even worth my time to help them. But no, he likes what we did a lot, and that was really cool. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this podcast. What's up, Shay? It's Shay. How are you, Shay? Let's see. It's Monday. You're not working. You are not working. Is it still like 300 degrees there in Arizona, Shay? Because I tell you, it is December 18th in Connecticut, and the ground isn't even frozen yet. I don't know if that means anything to you, but that's insane. Usually the ground freezes by like the beginning of November. We get our first big freeze, and like the ground's frozen all the way to like May or April. But 71. But yeah, the ground isn't even frozen yet. It's insane. Like all the bugs died when they usually do, like towards the end of October. They're starting to like hatch again because it's so warm, which is insane, and I don't like that. But 48, 48? That's cold for you.
Yup. And we're not very far from the sea, so you get all that humidity still.
Yeah.
So it completely just goes to your bones and just freezes you. Like, even my best friend, who born and raised in Spain all her life, she went to the UK during the winter, and she goes, that's not as bad as... It's colder in Spain. Yeah. Although technically, by numbers, it was colder in the UK. She goes, it's not as bad. And I said, yeah.
What is here, Gillette? 48.
It's the same as me.
48, and I don't even need a coat. Hey, we have a fellow Boss's Day baby in the house, Germanster, who shares. He has a wonderful birth date. It's a fantastic birth date. It really is. For anybody that doesn't get my reference to Boss's Day, you can go to hell, because it is a legitimate holiday that very few people know about or know and celebrates. But it's all we got. Okay? That's all we got. October's a shitty month for her birthday, because it's usually too cold to do anything outside. Usually. Germs is sitting there at like minus 100 degrees. So October's not fun. Like, everything's dying. All we got is Boss's Day. It's just let us have it, okay? Just respect it. All right. Okay, you guys are just saying hi, and I was just reading chat. I don't even know what I'm doing tonight besides disappointing everybody that we're not going to be doing a ball painting stream. Legit, Goulet, I was trying to think of ways I could do so. I could do it without getting banned. Which I don't know why I was even trying to think of that.
I don't.
Am I playing Among Us? No, I don't think so. I don't think I am. You're trying to make me play?
The Lethal Company. That's
Lethal
the one I keep
Company.
bugging you.
Wait, yeah. Was that on? Is that on PC or is it Xbox too?
Yeah, PC.
Wait, why can't I hear you anymore?
Because I've turned myself down because you refuse to.
Oh, okay. Now I can't hear you, but that's cool. I don't need to hear you.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. So I was gonna walk you guys through how I use Opus, but nobody cares. You know, Germs, like we really gotta, like, the phrase, you're like, do it like a boss. We're like the only people that can actually do that. You realize that we're the only people that can actually do that, and it means something. If everyone's lost, October 16th is Boss's Day, and it's a holiday, and that's happens to be the day that Germs and I were born. Probably 20 years apart. No, like 5 years apart or something. I don't know what it is. So yeah, we got to do. It is such a good day. It is such. So every now and then, someone is like, "What's your favorite holiday?" Without fail, I'm saying Boss's Day, and they're like, "What the hell is that?" And I'm like, "Get out of my sight! Get out of my sight! I don't got time for your ignorance." Do you guys know what Opus is? You should. Flips table. Boom! Get the hell out of here. Opus. No, what? What are you talking about? No, it's what? I can't with her. You'll be lucky if the UK takes you back. Oh God, help me. All we need now is Average to show up with his soundboard. God help me. She is. Don't tell her I said this, but she is kind of the best.
Hell
yeah. Yeah. So, I almost didn't stream tonight. I mean, that happens a lot. I know, because I don't feel like it sometimes. By the way, there's an ad break in 4 minutes apparently. Anyway, so because my basement is flooded. Yep. Now,
that's fun.
I was getting ready to come out here, and my wife is still down there, like, emptying out buckets of water, and I'm like, I was about to say, I'm gonna go stream, but then I realized, I can't have a ball stream if she cuts them off. So, I decided I would stay and help her finish, emptying out the basement of water. So, what's up, man? How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you or talked to you or whatever. How are you doing? You came just in time for 3 minutes and 30 seconds where there's an ad break. Anyway, so yeah, so the basement was flooded because there's a lot of water, which is annoying. But we got it taken care of. It'll be pretty soaked again tomorrow morning because the ground is still really wet. But it is what it is. Got a few minutes before I'm off work. I am doing well. Wait, you're at work? Oh. Yeah, I guess I should have done it during the day because I was at home today because the kids had no school. Well, they didn't have school for half a day because power outages and flooding around where I am. But no ads for you. That's right, Shay. But yeah, but I didn't have time. I was working. A lot of stuff going on. And I posted something on Twitter earlier this week. And someone asked me to explain. And I guess it was kind of random, as a lot of things I do and say are. And what did I write exactly? Oh, I wrote, as far as I'm concerned, there are not 3 trilogies in Star Wars. There are only episodes 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 8, and 9 don't exist. And I was asked to explain myself. I used to pay for Turbo Shay until I started cutting my expenses a month or so ago, and then I canceled it. And I hate that I canceled it because I don't like going to people's channels now when I'm not subbed to them, because then I see ads and I hate that. But anyway, so yeah, so I was saying that there aren't 3 trilogies. There's episodes 3 through 7 because the first 2 and the last 2 are disappointing. I am really ready for Rebel Moon. I'm really ready. I kept seeing people criticizing because it's too much like Star Wars. Okay, sign me up. But anyway, saying episode 1 is not good hurts my soul because I like Darth Maul that much. I like Darth Maul that much that all I need to see for a recap of episode 1 are just the clips that he's in. And then I'm good for the entirety of the rest of the episode. Nothing else I like about it. Nothing. I hate the kid. I hate the pod race. I hate Jar Jar Binks. I hate Natalie Portman's wooden fucking acting. I hate the script. All of that I hate. Hate it. So, and then episode 2, Jar Jar is still fucking in it. The script writing didn't get any better. Qui-Gon Jinn is already dead. And sadly, Hayden Christensen is in it. He's slightly better now as an actor, but my God, was he bad? Like, the script was bad. He's bad. He was bad in that movie. Bad. And now I want to say, and I said it's episode 3 for me is fine. Hayden is still in it. And he still sucks. And a lot of the script is not good. But they did kind of bring it home for the last half of it with him finally making a spoiler alert, making a switch to the dark side. Like, that was actually pretty cool. In the start of Order 66, that was decent. And then you got the Vader flip, the Vader reveal at the very end. So yeah, I'm cool with 3. I'm cool enough, right? And obviously 4, 5, and 6 are fucking classic, right? And then 7 people like, oh, 7 is just a remake of A New Hope. Yeah, but it was fucking great. I loved everything about it. I loved the Snoke that we saw in 7. That's it, though. Right? And I loved 7. And then JJ had to fucking step away. And then Dave Filoni fucking ruined everything else. Because in 9, Abrams had to just try to retcon episode 8 and waste half the fucking movie. Ugh. And then he did have some questionable choices, but I feel it was all set up from the shit job that happened in 8. Shit job. Younglings getting killed scene for the win. Fuck kids, right? Fuck them. No, not like, no. Like, I don't like anyone's kids but my own. My kids.
F them kids.
I love that. We got to play that on Dad Mode sometime. That should be our theme song. I know Bearded's not here to hear that, but if he was, he'd be like, yeah, that should be our new theme song. Fuck them kids. It should be. I wish I had. Why don't I have that on my soundboard?
We need to curate a necessity soundboard of sound bites.
But anyway,
yeah.
So that's how I feel about Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but episodes 1 and 2 were garbage. Episode 8 was hot trash, and episode 9 was like the stench coming off hot trash. So
I honestly cannot even remember 8 and 9. Like, I know I've seen them.
Yeah.
But
they no bueno.
I remember crucial moments, but that's about it. Like,
yeah, they're not good.
No,
they no bueno.
But every holiday season, I do rewatch every single Star Wars. So let's go.
You know, when 7 came out, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, this seems so familiar, and I realized later, oh, because it's A New Hope. I think one thing that helped me like it even more, other than I thought Abrams did a wonderful job with it, is that it helped erase the stench of episodes 1, 2, and 3. Because I was like, oh, thank God there's going to be finally a good trilogy. You know,
nope.
a good, and then no. Fucking no.
See, as I said in chat, I'm a 1, 2, 3 apologist. I think because I grew up watching 4, 5, and 6, and it was so ingrained in me. And so when episode 1 came out, and I was like 8 years old, I was like, "Oh my god, I get to live through Star Wars coming out. This is amazing." Yeah. And obviously, Jar Jar Binks was prime demographic for my age group. That's why I was never an Ewok hater either.
Misa should kill myself.
But like, I love 1, 2, and 3. I honestly do.
I take back anything nice I said about you earlier.
Now, the only one I haven't watched is the Christmas special. I still need to watch that.
The Guardians?
No. There was a very, very old Star Wars Christmas special which they have tried to erase from history because it was so terrible. Let's just say Chewbacca's wife is in it.
Huh.
But apparently it was so terrible that Lucas has just tried to bury it and make people forget about it.
You know it was bad if George Lucas thinks it's bad.
Yeah.
I do not hold him on a pedestal just because he made episodes 4, 5. Well, he made 1 through 6, but just because 4, 5, and 6 are fucking amazing, right? I can't. He is no longer. He lost that. He fell way off that pedestal.
The ones that I don't hear get a lot of love are the Ewok movies. I love those two as well.
Oh. Now, fortunately for Star Wars, since 9 came out, they've done okay, and then they did kick themselves in the ass again when they made Solo, which it's not horrible, right? Solo's not horrible. I don't like the main actor. I thought he was too comic-y, like Harrison Ford played the character funny, but serious. Like the guy, I don't remember what his name is, but he just was trying to be too funny all of the time, and it just didn't work. Like he didn't pull it off in my mind. Anyway, Solo the movie wasn't good, and then the studio said, "Oh shit, we're gonna fuck this all up. Let's switch to shows," and they have crushed the shows. The live action shows have been fantastic. The Book of Boba Fett was less Boba Fett-y than I wish it was, but it was still better than episodes 1, 2, 3, 7, or 8, 9, and Solo. I mean, in the finale of Boba Fett, spoiler alert, he's riding into town to save the day in a fucking Rancor monster. What? That is awesome. It's awesome.
I just remembered when you were playing Jedi and you've got a fucking Rancor dropped on you.
Which way was I playing?
You were playing the newest one. Shit, what was it called?
Oh, and I got killed by the Rancor?
There was just a Rancor randomly dropped on you, and you were just like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Panicking.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I missed that game. Why did I play that? I own it. Oh, because I've been sucked down the stupid Starfield.
Yeah, well, you mean Crash Simulator?
Yes, the game. It's not a flight crash simulator. It's a game crash simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think I win points for how long I go before the game crashes on the system. So yeah, so that's my feeling on the Star Wars. But I love Star Wars. The series have been great. The Obi-Wan Kenobi series was fantastic. I was so excited that they got Ewan McGregor to play it. I thought the Mandalorian. I love the Mandalorian series. Love it. Ahsoka was great.
I think Mandalorian is probably the best Star Wars thing that's come out in a very long time. Because I mean, look how much it revived it for even not diehard Star Wars fans. How many people had Grogu's and watched the series just for Grogu and then were like, wait a minute, this is actually really good.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be bad when I saw Grogu. I'm like, oh, come on. This is like Jar Jar Binks shit. But no, Grogu was awesome.
Just a little baby man.
Was just smacking on red velvet Oreos and that actually sounds pretty good. I don't love chocolate, but red velvet Oreos are pretty good. They sound pretty good. Yeah, Mandalorian. So what I loved about Mandalorian, besides it was great, right? Everything about it. They finally proved that you can do a Star Wars show or movie without fucking lightsabers all the time. Because Star Wars it's a fucking space western. And I get tired of it just being lightsabers.
Never thought about that.
It's just a space western. That's all.
Never thought about that.
And those Jedi are just samurai in a space western.
Like samurai, yeah.
But Ahsoka's awesome because me gusta Rosario Dawson.
I mean, who doesn't?
Right? I'd watch her in anything. In Ahsoka, I mean. Just Shay. I like Firefly better than really? Wow. I'm surprised. I never really watched Firefly. I saw the movie. Was it Serenity? Is that what it was called?
Yep. Serenity.
I actually really liked the movie. But I didn't really see the show when it was out. You know what movie I liked that I think I might be the only one on the planet who does is it's another space movie, Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets.
I love that movie.
So there's two of us. Every time it's on TV, I will watch it every single time. That was made by the people that did Fifth Element, right?
Think so.
Because it reminds me so much of it.
Probably not that. Yeah, Luc Besson. You're right.
Yeah, there was so much in it that reminded me of it. I think that's one reason I loved it. But I love the chemistry between the two leads, as well. And I don't know. I just truly enjoyed that movie. You've never heard of it? Go check it out.
I was so happy that Cara Delevingne was getting roles. I mean, I've only seen her in those two movies. In Valerian and obviously Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
but I think she did very good in Suicide Squad as well.
She's what?
She was good in Suicide Squad as well. The lead of Valerian.
Oh,
she was,
the first
Enchantress.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Her character was my favorite character.
Yeah.
And then they at least for 3/4 of the movie, and I hated the ending. I hated the CGI was so shitty. So shitty in that last act. But she was my God, they did such a perfect job making her like this scary ass witch, and like I don't know, that was I could watch a movie of that character.
Right? Like, I wish they had dove more into her character, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Would I get in trouble if I played a YouTube short video on here?
Probably, but do you care?
Not really. I mean, you know what I could do first is I could I'm streaming on YouTube. I could kill my YouTube stream and then play it. It's like 10 minutes long. It's I should probably it's a bit of it's a horror, but it's a horror comedy. Hold on, let me end my stream for no particular reason, YouTube gods. End stream. Oh, sorry, Shay. Hope you're on Twitch.